Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for the Multiplayer Flash Tournament Championship Match. This is going to be an excellent four-man multiplayer match between Jeremy Cooper-Sperber, Suraj Thomas, Daniel Warren, and David Robison. These individuals have gone through quite a grueling set of multiplayer matches to get here. Base level, I know Suraj had a very rough start getting going. I know these guys are absolutely chomping at the bit to get this match running, so I'm not going to delay too long here. I'm going to be joined shortly by Javier Jason Rodriguez III, who will be doing a dual commentary with me. I'd like to thank you all for being here. Big thank you to Jeremy for putting on this competition. Unlike a lot of other competitions, this competition actually has real, tangible prizes that these competitors are competing for. As you can see, those are listed on the side. First place, 3-month subscription. Second place, 2-month subscription. A lot of awesome stuff up here. We're gonna get the code sent out in just a moment, and I think actually Javier might be here in just a moment as well.
Hey there, Tyler. How's it going? And a pleasant Thursday afternoon to you, wherever you guys are today.
Or Thursday evening if you're on the East Coast like me.
Yes, Thursday evening if you're on the East Coast. Actually, it's kind of evening over here too. It's 10 o'clock Thursday night coming up, creeping up on us. Sorry I was late there, buddy. How you doing today?
Not too bad, man. Yeah, another glorious day.
I'll tell you, I'm very excited for this match right here.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fire. You're right on time too. Good timing.
Perfect timing. Timed it perfectly. I had dinner with my family, but I'm all set and ready to go now.
Awesome.
I'm excited to see. We've got a lot of big names in this. A lot of big multiplayer game players. David Robison.
2 champions.
Three champions now. Suraj Thomas.
Oh, true.
Two multiplayer champions. Suraj. Actually, you could call him Suraj a multiplayer. He was is a very hybrid player.
True.
And the hybrid tournament. Hybrid tournament. It was the 5-player to the 3-player to the 1-player.
As you can see on the bottom of the screen, we have Jeremy playing as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We have Suraj Thomas playing as Kellyanne Conway. We got Danielle playing as Trump 2020. And we got David playing as Michelle Obama. Looks like we're waiting on David and Daniel, and we're going to get things rolling. What do you think about these prizes, Javier? That's pretty interesting, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's very, very unique. The only commissioner to give out real prizes. Kudos to Jeremy here, giving out, putting these out of pocket and not charging to be in the tournament. It's very good. To be honest, I can't see the prizes because I only see the game screen.
Oh, right. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so let me hop on that.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about the prizes, and I'll hop on my phone, and then I could see it probably there.
Yeah, so I mentioned briefly earlier, first place, we have a 3-month subscription to $270. Just to kind of give you a baseline on that, that's about $20 USD in value. So Jeremy's flinging out some real money here for a player-run tournament. That's pretty generous. It's pretty cool. Second place, we have a 2-month subscription, $270, and then third and fourth place, both getting a 1-month subscription to $270.
Yeah, so everybody in the game already has won a prize.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very cool. Not only does he have this, he also has consolation bracket prizes too.
He does. He has
consolation prizes.
So we're gonna get this going. I'm excited. We're gonna keep things rolling here. I'm excited to publish this poll. Feel free to answer if you see it in there. Who will win the MFT Championship? Jeremy, Suraj, Daniel, or David? Poll has been published. I will reveal the results momentarily. Let me go ahead and just make my spend, and then let's talk about their bonuses here. This is our first multiplayer match I think that we've commentated on, so this will be interesting to follow.
The groundbreaking achievement unlocked for T, D, and J3.
Absolutely. Get some gamer points for that. So, Michelle Obama, obviously, big African-American bonus. Kellyanne Conway, maybe going for that big conservative national group money.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and guess that Suraj is Kellyanne Conway.
Oh, by the way, make sure you cut OBS Studio if you haven't. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Is there an echo? We can't tell, can we?
Yeah, at some points, but it's not intense.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is definitely closed.
Cool. Could just be a natural
Hey,
echo.
Hey, Styro, hop on the stream and let us know if you hear echo. Apparently I invited my... Is there a turn going? Oh.
Yes. So it looks like Ruth is going for youth vote, women's movement vote, or excuse me, money. Kellyanne's going for big conservative. And then we have Trump going straight for Old South. And appears Michelle Obama is just going for the zero spend save to start things off here. So I'll go ahead and spend my money and or not spend my money really, and let's keep things moving.
We're probably gonna need to pin a comment about who's who.
Oh well, there's a huge graphic underneath the panel that shows who's who, but I can pin it too.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind. There's a huge graphic. I just saw that.
When I was designing it, I made it a very prominent part.
That me in the back today.
No worries.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought to myself when I was figuring out how to design a 4-man screen. I was like, okay, the most important thing above all else is knowing who is who at all times.
Yeah. That's like more than half the battle right there. We got our second turn here. Ooh, going
big conservative money. I should say big conservative money.
Big conservative. So
Michelle looks like
Dave going for New York is bread and butter. I tell you, Dave Robison is like Dave Robison. Robinson is like the Learte Costa of multiplayer games. It always goes Michelle Obama. It always goes New York, and he does so good with it, and nobody ever thinks to try to stop him.
You know, I'm going to be completely honest. I hadn't heard of David until I was making the graphics for the stream, but I will tell you that as I've been playing my tournament games, I saw that he has a very high percentage of wins. So right off the bat, I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yes, first place in the MLL, also Richards Multiplayer League, and definitely made, I think he's been in a championship as well. But obviously he's been in this championship, but I think he was in a championship for the MFT earlier last season. I feel terrible now that I don't remember this actually. But David Robison definitely no stranger to people who play multiplayer games, at least in the tournaments. Sorry there, Tyler, for the dig.
No worries. So it's all good. I'm showing the results here of who will win right now. A big swing for Suraj with 80% right now. Feel free to add in your own answer if you see that pop up, but I'm currently showing huge for Suraj as far as the percentage here goes. Jacob, Chad, thank you very much. It was fun putting this one together. I'm glad you guys like it.
Yes. Chad's joining us, the commissioner of the RHL Congress, and he made a good point right there. 2 of these players are RHL White House members, and 2 of these players are Congress players.
Okay, so Trump into Florida, Kelly getting the gun lobby money.
Ooh, getting a big bonus. That's going to help her. And Texas is still open, too.
So, it looks like Jeremy and Suraj are going big for national group money, and Daniel and David are going hard for their state lobby money. So it's going to be an interesting battle here, I think.
Yes. I'm going to definitely note that Suraj was able to pick up big conservative and gun, the 2 big Kellyanne Conway's biggest bonuses, and he has Texas right now, which is also big for Kellyanne Conway with the manufacturing and the oil bonus. So Suraj just put himself in a good spot here. David Robinson also put himself in a good spot with New York. He's a guy. David Robison definitely do damage with the New York, Utah, and Massachusetts. He kind of just doesn't overspend. He never overspends. He always has a good chunk of change on him. He's always one of the players with the most cash on hand, and that's why he's able to position himself to win so many of these games.
Well, that'll be interesting to watch. Yeah, I'll be curious to see where he moves next. After, I mean, surely we'll see a pivot now. Maybe high tech would be, or African American perhaps, with the big 50%. Although,
Yeah.
often when you're playing as an Obama, it's difficult to get the 50%. Or I wouldn't say often, but it can be difficult to get the 50% because it puts such a big target on your back. Everybody wants to stop you from getting that.
Especially with these other top players knowing what's going on across the whole board, so they will definitely want to watch out for that. But all these guys are very dangerous, obviously, multiplayer players, because they all made it to the championship. Daniel Warren has won multiple multiplayer leagues. David Robison has won. Suraj has won also. Very crazy talent here. Jeremy started this league, of course. We can't forget about that. So, in for a good one.
Oh, yeah. One thing I think is pretty interesting is that, from what I understand, please someone correct me if I'm wrong, in this multiplayer league, all your matches are multiplayer, but you only play each other person in the league one time. So, if I'm correct about that, they have all met each other once in the regular season of this tournament.
Okay. That's very interesting, Niche. I was in the league both the seasons, and I wasn't aware of that. So that's pretty interesting. That'd be pretty interesting. But so many people, the way Jeremy puts this together is definitely methodical and very thought out. He makes the schedule beforehand and on a spreadsheet, and he has all like slot A1, slot all letters them all off, and then has them all said. That way, when he draws your name randomly, it is truly random where you go, who you face off in the season, and that's honestly the best way to do it for this type of league on the Facebook page. Not being able to gauge. No one could gauge anyone's talent. No one could do that. So
here we go.
Kudos to Jeremy for that. But let's see what's going on here. Looks like Trump's going for African American as well.
Clash in Arizona.
And swing.
Kelly looks like probably oil, right?
Mm-hmm. We got some pressure.
Big labor and environment money for Jeremy.
Yes, you got that high tech. Going to those high tech states. And gonna be able to get oil next round. Is Rod just put him in a good spot there. So
the poll has been closed. We have Suraj Thomas winning the poll with 55%, who will win the MFT Championship. Then followed next by Daniel Warren with 27%. Jeremy with 9%, tied with David also with 9%. So we'll run another poll. Well, I don't know. It's kind of different in multiplayer. When would you run the poll? Maybe just the last ballot.
Yeah, the first ballot. I mean, you can do it every ballot now.
That's true.
That's gonna be fun.
I will cue that up.
Yeah. This
Look at that money. Look at that money.
We're in for a good match here. We have Trump. Who's Trump? We have Daniel Warren spread across the Old South and swing. He's got a good base going there. It's definitely putting him in conflict with David. With Michelle, she's definitely starting to pressure those African American states that also overlay in her bonuses as well. We have Suraj Suraj and Jeremy both getting the national group money, and being able to pick up a big state is huge. Because a lot of the times, I've done it multiple times. I started national groups first in a multiplayer match, and I wasn't even able to get Florida.
Yeah.
I had to spend big money to get Florida.
You have to have a good plan. You have to have the right amount of money saved up, and unfortunately, there also has to be a little bit of luck involved in some cases, hoping you don't clash or that something doesn't happen, because you certainly have to get the momentum right away after you've spent all that money.
Yes, here's the turn.
All right. Trump going big.
Arizona. All out for it.
Locked. Okay, moving up in Cali.
Very low.
Okay, Clash in Illinois.
Running SWAT. Let's see if she goes for Virginia still. If she gets Virginia, she'll have the high tech, but perhaps she's going to try to go around it with Connecticut and Delaware. Next round? Yeah, no Virginia. Okay.
Let's see how things are shaking out here. Rubio doing awful. Kellyanne Conway just got oil and gas.
There's a third bonus now. She's now tied with RBG. RBG has all her national groups.
Wow.
So RBG is definitely going to need to start spreading out more. She has a big amount of money.
Well, now's the time.
Still a lot of white on the board. So a lot of open states still. For Michelle, for David, if he wants for David, who is Michelle Obama, if he wants high tech, he's gonna have to keep Massachusetts, Maryland. He's gonna have to keep Maryland. That's key, especially because he doesn't have Virginia or Pennsylvania. So he needs at least one of those 3 states. The reason I know is because California, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia, that's enough for high tech. So if you have New York, you need at least one of those 3 to get high tech.
Looks like we have some knowledge here. Chad Harris says you'll see Jeremy go into Cali soon. All right, we'll see.
It looks like he is in Cali now, right?
Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe
definitely,
yeah.
Very light.
You definitely will see him in Cali soon for sure.
Yes, yes. He's actually driving by me right now. What's going on, Jeremy?
Oh, word.
Yeah. Made the trip, Jeremy.
Here we go. Trump moving up in Alabama.
Oh, it looks like we got New York pressure from RBG.
Looks like
it. Nope. She went to Florida. Keeps Maryland. So she's gonna get that high tech.
Trump pressure in New Hampshire. Oh, yep, New York pressure as well. Look at that.
Trump. Wow, so you think pressuring both
tech, huh?
Florida and New York at the same time.
Yep, there it is.
RBG.
Ooh, look at that. Manufacturing and African American.
Manufacturing.
3 bonuses.
A lot of being picked up.
Wow.
Suraj with 4 bonuses now. Everyone now, Daniel and David has 3, and David has 2. I'm sorry, Jeremy and Daniel have 3. So
a lot of money.
Everyone, yes. Gonna see.
I'll make my spend. Keep things rolling. So, for anyone that hasn't seen a multiplayer stream before, the way the first ballot is going to work, just as a precursor here. I, of course, will be removed on the first ballot. We'll start to spectate, and then whoever should have gone out on the ballot will forfeit on the next turn. It's just a concession that you currently have to make in these types of stream multiplayers. I do believe 270's working on an observation mode, though, so that might help with that.
Yeah, that would help. Jack Harris saying creative play by Jeremy, pressuring in those 2 big states. We have a new commenter I've never noticed for Luis Cortez, saying naturally and going for Suraj mainly because he uses Kelly/national method. So Suraj getting a fan here through his method.
It's big money.
Yes. Suraj won his first ever tournament by going national groups first in a 1-on-1 match, which is pretty unheard of in the streaming world, at least.
So, Javier, who would you say has the advantage right now if you had to choose someone? Is there anyone that jumps right out, or is there a calculation perhaps you'll have to think of?
Oh, no, there's definitely someone jumps to mind. Suraj Thomas is in a great spot. I think he has 2 big national group money coming in. He's going to get that for the rest of the game. He has a strong base in Texas and oil and manufacturing. He has those bonuses. No one's pressuring him yet. I expect that to change this round. Everyone's going to notice that Suraj has 4 bonuses, and they need to start attacking him. They need to get him to spend his own money. So Illinois is pressured. So maybe you'll see him close Illinois out or start to spend a little bit more in there. Who's in Illinois with him, actually?
Illinois, it's Trump.
Okay, so Trump, so he's probably going to calculate how much money Trump has to spend in Illinois. Spend
Trump
that there, so let's see.
Dipping into Alabama more, that's interesting. Clash in Colorado.
Oof.
Louisiana, locked in.
2 clashes in the Loyal Latino
Big
states.
defense in New York. Big defense in Pennsylvania.
No defense in Florida. Very, very risky.
Diamond hands. That's what we call it. Doesn't move a muscle, he has diamond hands.
Very impressive. Daniel Warren not pulling the trigger on Texas. These guys starting to pile up the money now. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys even save up even more.
This always kills me.
That's all pure cash.
I have to tell you,
But
this is one of my favorite situations in 270. When someone's on the
Florida
third
district?
line, when someone's dipped in right behind them, and they're both just climbing in money and not doing anything. Oh, it's so exciting.
Oh, I tell you, I cannot. I lost a game recently because I could not stop spending in Florida. I could not stop defending Florida. I get too much anxiety.
Diamond hands, Javier. Diamond hands.
Diamond
Gotta
hands.
hold strong. Gotta be firm.
I get a knot in my chest and I can't breathe.
Yeah,
And
I hear you. I always end up spending in Florida. I'm like, he's gonna steal it.
Oh yeah, some people, man. Daniel Warren's, the George Fry's, the Tyler Barollas, they definitely they don't care about that pressure on Florida. They just let that sit at the third peg for like third rung, third pip, whatever you want to call it, for like 4 or 5 turns before they decide to defend.
I'll tell you what, 100% of people that cap Florida in defense have had it stolen from them, and 100% of people that do what Jeremy's doing right now have conflicted with someone in Florida and lost all their money. That's why that's happening.
Yeah,
those are advanced players.
It's definitely a gambler's move when you're at the point where Jeremy is right now. He only has one state. He has a big state, but he has a lot of money, and he has to be careful with that money because one clash, and that could set him back quite a bit. Suraj with the most money, with the most bonuses, and second most electoral votes, putting himself in a good spot here. Daniel and Suraj looking like they're gonna bump heads early, but let's see if David and Jeremy are gonna be able to find a way to position themselves better. Coming down here, less under 2 minutes. The 2-minute warning now.
Yep. I think Nevada should be the gambling state. They should put every single state lobby in Nevada, and it should cost like $400,000 to go into it. Good luck.
There was like the trend about maybe a month or a month and a half ago where here's a turn.
Arcade mode. All right,
Hold
here we
the
go.
thought.
Yep. Okay. It should be
Goes
some
up in Cali,
oh!
maybe. Ooh.
Siraj
I was
locking in
thinking
Colorado.
I was thinking maybe a New York State.
Oh! Ooh,
there
there it is! There it is! Oh,
And
God.
Illinois.
Look at that shit right there. Oh, it kills you.
What else is she going for? What else could she possibly get?
All the money. Yeah.
Bet big.
Oh,
Very
man.
big.
Big
All
play
for
by
cash.
Jeremy. Good job, Jeremy, man. Look
if
at
he doesn't
that.
come up with any bonuses, that'd be very, very bad. Looks like he's going for Latino, but
At least I
he's
got
gonna
New
need
Hampshire.
New York.
Oh, man.
He's gonna need New York for that.
That was brutal.
Yes.
Who was in Florida? Was that, that was Daniel, right?
That was Daniel, yes.
Oh,
Daniel
man.
should lose this swing.
Ouch!
And his African
Painful.
American.
Extremely painful
RBG
round.
picks up no bonuses.
I wish Brendan was here.
Money.
I wish
Picks
Foreman
up-
was here to do the stats right now.
I don't know. She might lose Florida this next turn right here. What's Florida at?
Let's check it out. Yeah, it's possible, yeah.
I think she might lose Florida this turn, which would be very, very bad.
I think
clearly.
we're gonna see a clash. How about that?
If I
Clash.
was Daniel and I had 700,000, I'd go all up in Florida right now. Florida is crucial for him to be staying in this game. He does have a lot of cash, so he does have some money to spend, but
True. Because
right now,
Jeremy has
Suraj, look at
to.
that. Keep
Yep.
both bonuses.
Jeremy has to defend Illinois though too now. Keep it away from Suraj.
Yes, now he has to defend Illinois.
Let's do our spend here. If you're just joining
Good
us
champ.
now, this is the Multiplayer Flash Tournament Championship. We have some real prizes on the line this evening. Just right off the bat, first place is going to get a 3-month subscription to $270. We have 4 great players here: Jeremy, Suraj, Daniel, and David. We are getting closer to the first ballot, and things, as you can see, are quite even right now.
Yes, we got another good comment by Luis Cortez saying, oof, always my favorite thing. Oof magoof. That's always my favorite thing to say when something like Jeremy happens. He spends all his money. Luis Cortez said exhausted him, though. Yeah, so Jeremy spent all his money and he got no bonuses. If he spent that much money to get a state bonus, that'd be worth it.
Oh, you're right. There it is.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Ouch.
Heartbreaker.
Big play by Daniel. And now Jeremy spent all that money in Florida for nothing, too. That's tough.
700,000.
It's a sinker. I mean, now if you're Jeremy, your goal is to get Trump knocked out of the game so you can get Florida back.
Essentially. But he's already so far ahead in the Old South and locking down all these other swing states.
That's true. More than likely, he might end up against Trump.
Swing states is definitely one of the better ways to remain in after the first ballot.
Yep. I'd agree with that.
Just a lot of votes.
Oh, he got his African American. Oh, okay.
And
well, yeah, right. Big.
So, yeah, those are definitely key for him. He's gonna need those. So he had to spend. Look at Suraj. Just still, no one's giving him any real pressure. I mean, he has a good base in those national groups. This is why what makes Kellyanne Conway so dangerous. If she gets her bonus national groups and Texas, or even like somebody who knows what they're doing. Any of these guys with her who have those 2 bonuses and swing states in Old South, very dangerous to have also. So just keep saving money. David Robison too, look at him. Saving money.
I would place money that Suraj is going to save until the first ballot and then steal California.
I mean, he could probably steal California right now. How many, actually no, he can't.
He's got mad oil money.
He does have mad oil money. He does have mad oil money. He probably doesn't have too much. He looks like he spent a lot on manufacturing states.
Yeah, fighting for Illinois. Well, I guess really not that much, but he has a lot of general money, though. I mean, that must be a lot of general money.
David Robison, what is he doing? What's he been up to? I haven't said his name in a while. What's his bonuses look like?
Oh,
he still has
this is good.
High tech. He still has Town and Gown.
Fast paced. There's a lot going on. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's in most of the town and gown states and the high-tech states, but other than that, he's just collecting money mostly. Maybe he, too, is going to try and go and steal California. Maybe we'll see a clash there.
Yes, definitely Suraj and David Robison looking out for, looking out for
Brendan.
Gotta look out for that California clash, because that could be deadly to them, too.
Brendan calling this for Suraj. No odds, he's just calling it outright. Man. Yes, sir.
Please. Brendan, give us our live odds.
Yeah, we need our odds.
I'm itching for some action right now, Brendan.
There was a big move earlier, and I was really wishing you'd be there to throw out some odds.
Brendan, oi, oi, oi! Yes, Brendan. Actually, Brendan is now a fellow commissioner. Brendan's starting up his first ever tournament.
The big money subscriber tournament.
I am definitely a subscriber of Brendan Borman. If you're not a subscriber, go please join his page. I believe it's just Brendan Borman. That's the page channel. So Brendan, you could drop your YouTube page channel right here. Name, we'll say it, and it's definitely good for beginners. Definitely good for beginners, and good for any player for any level, because it's just fun watching him play and talk about comments and talk about his games and stuff.
There's a video of me on there getting my ass beat in a multiplayer match. I think it was on Mother's Day or something. Want to relive the glory days.
I like those, yeah.
The all-female candidates.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Excited to hear that Brendan's going to be hosting a tournament.
45 seconds.
Excited to see that it's going to be he's going to be back on that page. Yes, so I agree with Brendan here. Suraj has put himself in a great spot, but looks like the pressure from David first, Kelly.
Yep, big move into California there. Illinois locked in. Clash in Indiana. More clashes? Definitely getting close to a ballot, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, has Kansas entered into yet? Well, we had some
there was a clash,
yeah. Illinois, so
we had several clashes.
definitely at least one more round. We'll have to count up the votes. It looks like it's getting close to 100. It has to be over 100. Florida and Illinois locked in, Michigan.
Pennsylvania soon too.
Yes, let's throw down. Let's see if any money has switched hands. So it looks like nothing.
Doesn't look like
Suraj,
it.
how much money did Suraj spend?
It's gone. He spent money. Not a lot. Doesn't look like
Not
it.
a lot. Look at him. He has almost as much money as Marco Rubio.
He's holding for something.
He's putting himself in a bit of a.
You can't hold the bag forever. You gotta spend
He's
eventually.
putting himself in a bit of a Jeremy situation where he's gonna. But I think it's a little bit different because he has way more money than Jeremy had when Jeremy.
Yeah, but he's got to move. Things are going to be all locked in.
Yeah,
he's
going to have to protect his states.
What's 1.8 million if you're going to dump the entire thing into California, for example?
Yeah. Where's he pressuring at? Is Suraj pressuring anywhere?
Not really.
No. But
Not really.
I tell you, though, Suraj is still in a good spot, though, even if he does even if he is, I should put it like this. Suraj has so much money that on the ballot, as long as he spreads himself out enough into states, and as long as he's on the ballot on all these states, then he'll be able to pick off enough to stay in the next round.
Sure, but let's assume that RBG goes out, right? Just based off of momentum and who's where, right? Let's say RBG goes out. The options are California and like a smattering of random states right now. So it's like he'd have to spend in Michelle states or Trump states, and a lot of those are kind of all locked in, right? So I'm just wondering where the move is.
Very true. He might very well.
I'm not
just
counting him out. I'm just curious.
He might just keep saving up for California.
Maybe.
Michelle, definitely. California's begin. Yeah, California still. Here it is.
Oh, he wasn't expecting Michelle to go in, maybe. Michelle, I think, beat him to the punch.
Yes.
That's tough.
That is very tough.
I like to say, that's tough.
Tough.
That's tough, dude.
He is going to get Illinois back, though. So that is some states. That is some votes right there. That's nothing to scoff at. 20 votes at this point.
Yeah.
And he's going to get that free of charge right off the bat, at least. He's already paid for it.
Ooh, looks like Jeremy's just saving to try and peel off some electorals for the ballot rounds. Stay alive until the next one.
Yes, very, very tough. Let's look at Michelle, though. David Robison, look at starting off quick with New York and Town and Gown and getting high tech early as well. And being able to keep those bonuses and save up and strike deadly with this California steel puts herself in a good spot.
He's in a great spot now.
Great spot. I could definitely see her moving into
Texas,
New Jersey, Nevada, maybe. Set herself up for Latino later on. Set himself up.
If he moves into Texas, he could force Suraj to spend in Texas.
That's true. I don't know how legitimate it would be yet because 600,000 and the Town and Gown in high tech state. So
go ahead and make
Suraj needs to do something. Let's look at California for a second.
Yep.
And Suraj has, let's see here. Suraj should have about
possibly
1,600. Let's say best case scenario for Suraj 1,600. He could go into Cali, so that's 8 spots. So if Suraj could close out Cali right here and steal Cali from Michelle, Michelle could at the very most 2 in Cali, because she has Town and Gown. So if Suraj if Suraj needs 1.4 million to be able to steal California, and he'll steal California from Michelle Obama.
Could you imagine if somehow Suraj clipped David in California and then Daniel clipped him in New York?
Oh no!
that would be like my life.
It's very true. You just pointed out something I didn't even notice, is that David Robison has to now defend two of his biggest states, of his two biggest states. If he could lose both of them. This has happened to me before. Let's see what happens
See
here.
if he gets squeezed.
Suraj spends big.
Big spend.
Spends big. He's gonna get Cali. He got California. Suraj goes all the way.
Damn, dude.
Gets it.
Big flip.
Closes out California. Wow, that's very exciting to see.
Wowie. And it's gone too.
It's locked in. It's over.
That actually puts David back in the danger zone for the second ballot too. Wow.
Yes, very much so.
That was big. So. Big move by Suraj.
Huge move by Suraj.
And all he had to do was save his money. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He had to. That was wow. And it's locked
Suraj
in.
set himself up perfectly in the beginning, and he was able to put himself in a position to comfortably save. Picks up
agriculture.
Latino, picks up agriculture.
Nice.
So picks up 55 electoral votes. So Suraj setting himself up for a great run at 270
and
here.
And now this. Look at all of Trump's money. 1.6 million. What do you think's gonna happen next? Oh dear.
Trump, that has to be swing African American. He has African American through, but it has to be swing and Old South as well.
Well, let me ask you this: when's the last time he spent African American money? He's not even being challenged.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of it. I guarantee it. That's what he's been saving.
He did lose it for a little bit and got it back. When did he get it back? A few rounds ago?
Yeah, but he only lost it after he'd only had it for like 1 or 2 rounds early on, and then he's had it ever since. So I mean, he's got at least a few 100,000 of pure African American money here.
Yeah,
that's a weird statement, but it works in 270.
You know what? Suraj gonna have to watch out for Texas too, because Trump could go into Texas.
True. Oh yeah, it could be a fake out. Oh, I'm gonna take
Trump
New York.
Go into Texas too.
Although,
so this is great. We saw Florida steal. Florida got stolen twice, back to back from each other, and then big California steal.
Actually, you know what? To be fair, at least like 300, 400,000 of Trump's money is Old South.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he gets 67.5K. Gotta spend. Keep things rolling.
So Suraj gonna be thinking about he has his states now that he has a strong set of bonuses. He needs to think about where he has to go to spread himself out to get to 270.
Yep.
Daniel Warren, same. His Pennsylvania's locked in, Florida's locked in, Arizona locked in, Louisiana, Virginia, New Hampshire's all locked in. So he has a very strong base too, and he's gonna be looking to spread himself. They're both very similar right now. Suraj only 15 ahead of him. David Robison's definitely. I think he's safe for this first ballot, but for the second one, he's gonna need to. I don't even know who he should decide to go for. Probably decide to try to get Kellyanne out of the way, because he'll get California back.
Yeah, I mean, you have to figure he just collected agriculture and Latino money, so he's probably going to start to put some more pressure in those places. He's already in Iowa. He could jump into Minnesota. Someone needs to go into Kansas.
Yes.
Thanks again for joining us. We're getting very close to the first ballot for the Multiplayer Flash Tournament Championship. 4 great competitors here. I'm here with Javier, Jason Rodriguez III. Turn 13. Some pretty exciting action here. Recently, a large steal in California. Some back and forth across the map. It's been a pretty good one. Jumping right in.
Let's see the turn here. Shaw locks in DC. RBG is looking to go pick up some electoral votes.
Iowa, flip.
Iowa flips.
Kansas, okay.
Those are big for EV.
I think we're gonna have a ballot. Or no Idaho, right?
No, Idaho. Another round. And look how low Suraj spent, too.
He's saving again.
Back to saving.
Saving for a big one. Ooh, big spend in South Carolina. Oh, that's all Old South money.
Probably locks in Wisconsin.
Looks like he just gave up on New York by the looks of it. All that spend in Tennessee. That to me is him giving up on New York. If that was even a thought in his head, you know, we're just assuming. Could have just been to force Michelle to spend, which he absolutely did. And we will have a ballot next turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, we missed that. Michelle in Idaho. Small spend. Okay. So just to reiterate from earlier, for the first ballot, of course, as the streamer here with 0 electorals, I'll be the first one out. We'll then switch to spectating the match, and whomever should have gone out first will forfeit on the next turn.
Yeah, so we have a ballot here. We want to throw up. We want to throw up a poll right now. Who's in the best position to win? I'd say. Who do you think is the best position? It's got to be between Suraj and Daniel Warren for sure.
Just published a quick poll. Feel free to go ahead and answer it. Who will win the MFT Championship? It's the first ballot observatory here, if you will. Go ahead and jump in, and I will read off the results shortly.
Yeah, it's looking like obviously in this top player multiplayer games we got no ballot. You ever had a ballot in the first? Have you ever won the game in the first ballot? I mean,
yeah, it's always a fun one.
I've done it once, and it was in an MLL match. I was extremely happy.
Oh yeah, well you got to remember, right? My first 400 plus games were basically all multiplayer. I didn't even really do 1v1 for a long time.
Yeah.
Multiplayer is always a crazy one. I don't think I've ever gotten... I don't know if I've ever gotten a 5-man first ballot run. I might have, but I'm not sure about that.
That is crazy. But we got some breaking news here. Brendan Borman coming in at us with some live odds. You have Suraj at -200, Daniel at +300, David at +1800, and Jeremy at +5,000. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, we're going to show the results. It's actually tied between Suraj and Daniel. Both are at 50% in those results. Delaware flips.
Pick up some more.
Looks like Jeremy making a play to stay alive.
Yes. Keeps Kansas? Yes, keeps Kansas.
Flip, okay.
She needs to get that, what is it, 133 mark? I don't know if she's going to get it enough. 96?
Oh, needed that. Definitely needed that.
One more. That would have been huge.
Definitely needed that. That's tough. That's not flip, right? No.
No.
If Minnesota had flipped, that could have been a big game changer.
Oh.
That's a great try, Jeremy, honestly.
17. She missed out right there. Just 4 more. 30, ooh. Looking like the commissioner is out of commission here in this championship.
Whoa! No! Whoa!
No way!
Whoa!
Oh, no!
Holy shit!
Perfect!
Whoa!
Oh, perfect!
Wow!
Oh, Jeremy!
Whoa!
Jeremy flips enough states to take David Robison out of the match.
I was not expecting that at all.
Oh
wow!
My goodness!
Wow!
No
Dude,
way!
Look at that! Look at that!
David
I
Robison.
have no idea what's going on right now. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was the craziest thing I've called so far in all the streams I've done easily. I mean, I wasn't expecting that at all. I really was not.
Right when I counted him out. I said Jeremy is out, and as soon as I said that, he stole. What is it? Vermont. He stole Washington and just enough states to flip to get.
That is unreal.
To surpass.
Ah, shit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
We're good.
How does that happen?
Suraj said we would be good. It's because I had all my game slots full. So it for some reason it backs you up, but it's alright. Suraj said that could happen. We're all good.
How'd you get back in? How'd you get back in?
Because it was still. I went and I deleted a game. Here's the thing. Suraj told me that would happen, and I forgot to delete game slots. But basically, what it is that you need an additional game slot to spectate for some reason. So like I went and I deleted another one and I jumped back in. That would have been tragic.
I thought we just lost the game.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow, man, that was crazy.
This is like who gets New York? Who gets New York here?
Oh my God, who knows?
Oh, it's between Jeremy and Trump. How much money do they have?
This game
Jeremy
is
has
wide open now.
Money.
A lot of money.
Look how much money Trump has. Trump is getting. Daniel Warren is getting New York. That's happening.
I'm thrown right now.
I am shocked.
Amazing play.
As
Amazing
Steve
play.
Bateman so eloquently put it in dodgeball. I'm still shocked.
Great play by Jeremy. Amazing.
Great. Yes, great season, David Robison. Sorry you're the first to go, but man, that was exciting to see.
Hard fought.
My heart's racing right
Hard
now.
fought. My heart's racing because I thought that I messed up the stream for a second, even though Suraj told me that would happen.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was about to collapse on the floor right now. I was like, no.
I would have been thrown out of town after what just happened in this game, losing the rest of this match. I've never done a multiplayer before. You live and you learn. Everything's fine. 35 seconds left. 25 people watching. Very exciting match.
Wow, definitely a record for us, buddy.
Yeah, or close.
Here we go. Let's see what happens here. So, David Robison, Michelle Obama forfeited.
Wow. Okay. Kentucky flips.
That's gonna be big for votes as far as votes. Let's see if Suraj spends in New York, or if he's just gonna throw his weight around. Trump spent big here, so he's probably getting New York. Oh, it stills Ohio. Big move. As far as EVs are concerned.
Clash. Lots of clashes everywhere. Once again, great game played by David Robison. It was a very surprising change of events, but wow.
Yeah, Jeremy coming up. I can't wait for the days where we get ballot here. I can't wait for the days where we get replays and we could see that again, because that is insane. I didn't want to just watch the replay just to hear us, because we were like, oh.
Yeah, I know.
We're like, oh, where's the freaking gabagoo?
Oh!
Oh!
It's funny too, because I've literally been watching The Sopranos for weeks. I'm on like my third or fourth rewatch. I'm on season 6. Gabagool all day. Alright.
Oh man.
Damn, Suraj is in a great spot right now.
Yeah, Suraj with 1.7 million. Daniel has a lot of money too. Look at Daniel at 244. That Ohio flip is huge.
Watch Ohio though.
He also has Michigan and Maryland. I could see where's Suraj at right now. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to get into Michigan. Gonna have to get into Maryland. And we're gonna see a lot of the battleground states are gonna be a lot of these smaller states, because a lot of the big states are locked up. I could definitely see Suraj throwing one in New York right now.
Oh, I meant to say that Daniel was in a good spot, but yeah, Suraj is too.
Yeah, so Daniel is in a great spot. He's already at 244, pretty strong. Only about 16, 26. Only about like 30 of his votes are kind of soft leads. Maybe like 40 of his votes are soft leads. So he has a strong 200 right now. Suraj is a strong support too. A lot of money. We're gonna have to see what happens here.
Here's my question, Javier. That was an amazing survival to the second ballot, but does Jeremy have a path? Is there a path?
Let's look at Jeremy here. I don't know if he's gonna have to go after Suraj, and Suraj is just not vulnerable. All of Jeremy's states are vulnerable. So if you know what, Suraj would probably be better. Actually, you know what? All three of these guys are in all of RBG states. So every state that RBG is looks like it's being pressured by both these players with over $1 million. So it doesn't look like Jeremy quite has a path to continue here.
Jeremy's like, if I can just get a few more electorals, I can save one more month worth of subscription payouts.
Yes. Brendan Borman coming in with the Maki Valley comment here. He says, I think Jeremy could dictate the outcome. So Jeremy, maybe, you know, he can't win, but he could swing this. He may be able to swing this election somehow. I don't know how, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Jeremy could dictate the outcome, and I also think that he could have an effect on the results.
Yeah. You see that a lot, definitely. You know, I know you've been there. I've been there where some person who took you out of a game, but you're on the ballot, but you know you're going to lose. You're like, screw that person. I'm going to go after them, make sure they don't... Or have you done this where someone screwed you in a game, you remembered their username, you go back into a game, you recognize the username, and then you just go after them. You just take the L just to mess with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you look up their IP address, you find their... Alabama.
Most petty.
Okay,
both events here.
Suraj moving into some states here, putting in some pressure. Ooh, Hawaii, okay. Little party in Hawaii, I guess.
Flash.
Idaho, flip. Kansas, flip. Kentucky goes to Suraj.
Ooh. There's that Michigan pressure.
Minnesota, flip.
YouTube
okay.
Premium. Sign up for the
YouTube Premium.
and get 1 month free.
Yeah. Just play my music.
What it's
North Dakota, locked.
Yeah. What it's looking like is Suraj is maybe trying to get into the lead after the ballot. And then hopefully he's going to have enough money to defend off.
Clash in Jersey.
But he's clashing with RBG a lot. That's a lot of wasted money.
Ohio's gone.
Ohio, again, a huge steal. That's a 36 point clean.
Oh, wow. Daniel's in a good spot, I think.
Daniel's in a great spot right now.
Oh, and look at that. High-tech money. That'll help him finish off Maryland at least.
Mm-hmm. So, down there's the ballot. Jeremy was able to save off elimination for one round, knocking off David Robison. But
good game, Jeremy.
Yeah, it was a really good game. He was able to stay in it and gave us an unforgettable ballot round.
Truly,
one I'm not going to forget for a while at least.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't run the next poll, but that's all right. I think it was. No,
Yes.
it's all right.
Actually, you can run it now. Who is in the best opportunity to win right now? Who is in the best spot to win right now? Daniel over 270 already, and already he's not. I mean, he has a very strong support everywhere across the country.
I'll run the poll now. Who is in the best spot to win the championship? Is it going to be Daniel Warren or Suraj Thomas? Running that now. Feel free when you see it pop up to go ahead and throw in your answer. And let's take a quick look at what's going on here. I'm sure you'll see both of them dip into all 6 of these states. The question is how much. Will there be clashes? Daniel is already over 270, so I think you can expect him to solidify some more of these.
Yeah, Suraj is going to have to steal North Carolina, Michigan, Maryland, Georgia. Something that's big, and like fat and juicy. The thing is, it's going to be definitely a huge risk because it's going to have to spend a lot of money. Daniel is up in these states big, so Suraj, big reward means a big risk.
Yep.
Illinois and Michigan, 2 big states that are very vulnerable right now also. Looks like my boy Justin Falls entered the chat. What's going on, Justin? Go ahead, pound that like button. Similar money. Daniel Warren definitely, I think, is in a stronger spot here. Brandon Borman coming at us with some live odds here. Daniel at -180, Suraj at +125.
Okay, and the results of the poll, we have Daniel Warren showing at 71%, who is in the best spot to win the championship.
Okay, so looking like Daniel Warren here is the crowd favorite at least, or at least the crowd is extremely objective and see the strong position he's in.
He's definitely 270's favorite heel.
Yes, definitely. Oh no, we're gonna have the heel is the champ again. We're gonna have to.
Yes.
I can't wait for his next
We're gonna
post.
pay him too. We're gonna pay him for the privilege.
Very interesting that these two guys are tag team partners also.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Facing off
Here we
here.
go. Oh, yep, no ballot. Clash right off
So
the
it
bat.
looks like Suraj is able to stave off ballot.
Would you say that benefits Suraj? Well, yeah, the national the national money. So it would have to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a big clash.
that's costly.
Daniel getting a little greedy here.
That was a good value for Suraj.
Yeah.
Suraj
Let's
locking in Illinois. Big defense there.
Let's see what happens with Michigan here.
Kansas locked in. Maryland, yep, as I suspected, a big defense with that new high-tech money. Michigan's probably up next for that.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota locked in. He's not going to let any agriculture money flow in there.
Another clash.
North Carolina locked in. Remember, though, no ballot. We're going to go to at least 2 more turns here.
At least. And a lot of clashes here. Is Daniel at 245 or 242? Is that correct? No, 275, yeah.
Could you imagine if this turns out to be one of those games where they're tied, but neither of them are in Vermont, and they just keep locking it in over and over again for hours? It'll be the 24-hour stream.
It could be. We could get to that point.
That's never been streamed before, to my knowledge. One of those rare situations.
No, a lot of states are getting locked in here, and a lot more states will be locked in here as well. A lot of clashes here. What could flip? No, Suraj could have gone for Michigan. Huge.
Jeremy, that ballot round was amazing. The people loved to see it. I certainly did.
That was a great ballot round. We're gonna need like take just the ballot round out and get it because I want to listen to us scream. Going, oh!
Right? Hey, who in the Northeast is about these Dunkin' Donuts colors right now?
Yeah. Oh, I need to get some water. My mouth is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. They rebranded. It's Dunkin's. Just Dunkin's. America runs on it.
America runs on Dunkin'. What is this? We're doing free ads for corporations? Get out of here.
America may run on Dunkin's, and that's very clear. Because have you ever tasted Dunkin' Donuts food? Yeah, I'm sorry. I said it. Good coffee, but...
You got the commissioner of the MFT joining us in the chat and the comments. Did you read the comment already?
I did not.
Okay, yeah. So he's saying thank you to everyone for joining in. I give you fireworks on the ballot despite not having a realistic path forward in the match. Very true. Knocking out David Robison was huge.
Jacob says, now I want coffee. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Javier, maybe we should start our own coffee line. And enjoy 270 coffee. Now available somewhere.
TD and J3 Brewing.
We'll call it like,
T,
Java.
D, and J3 T. Tai Chi. Tai Chai Tea. We'll figure it out. We'll get in the conference call.
Here we go.
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, locked in.
So clash.
Okay.
It's getting harder and harder.
No
for
ballot.
this guy. Look at all these locked. I've never seen a country so divided.
Right? It's basically right down the middle except for Arizona
I
and
live
Washington.
in 2020 America. I've never seen a country so divided. Oh, Tyler, it looks like you got a job offer in the comments here. Brendan Borman saying, Tyler DeMoura, can I pay you to commentate my tourney?
Yeah. Yeah, I accept American
Yeah.
Express. Oh, wait,
yeah,
no,
just hit
no.
me up on my Cash App, my Venmo.
But yeah, we can talk.
Suraj?
Private message me. Oh no, it's called DMing now. Excuse me, because
Yeah.
you can't call it a private message anymore because they read your messages. So that's why they have everybody call it a direct message. I remember we called them private messages. Anyway, DM me.
Stick to sports.
Yeah, right. All right, we got to get this ballot going. Damn. All right, so what does Suraj need to do here, Javier?
Suraj needs to, honestly, I
got
don't
the
know.
money.
He needs to put some pressure.
He's running out of
Should have
steam.
won after Michigan earlier. He probably should have put some pressure in Massachusetts as well. I don't know if he's thinking about flipping New York or if that'll do anything. Even if he does flip New York, he could end up losing some of these other states. So Suraj is gonna need, for Suraj to win, he's gonna need to get the remaining states that are not entered into, and he's gonna need to flip Missouri, Arkansas.
Yep, that's gonna be big.
Massachusetts probably the biggest one next.
He kind of needs Missouri, right? 10 electorals is huge at this stage. This is really when Missouri becomes key. Like in games like this, honestly. Missouri is usually a ballot rounder, I think. I'm just going to keep incessantly clicking on Missouri, even though nothing is happening. I can't help myself. Here we go. Arkansas, locked in. Okay. And, oh, Clash in D.C. I'm also now laughing because this is Trump versus Kellyanne Conway. I didn't think about that before. Okay, Maine is out of the equation. And Rhode Island out of the equation. It's going to come down to Vermont and Utah. Will we get a ballot? Okay, Utah's gone. What about Vermont? Okay, Vermont. With Daniel. Is that a ballot? 286, 252.
Yeah, that should be ballot. 6
we
plus
got?
2 is 8.
Yes, sir. Okay, we have a ballot. This is the MFT Championship Match. It is Suraj Thomas versus Daniel Warren. Many matches they've gone through to get to this point. They've just beaten Jeremy. They've just beaten David. One of them is going to win a 3-month subscription to 270. The other is going to win a 2-month subscription to 270. I'll tell you what they're both going to win. Higher rankings in all of the power rankings on the board next month.
Oh, definitely. Both these guys always seem. Or Suraj recently was in a championship match earlier this week, so very excited to see this ballot here. But it's looking like Daniel Warren might already have locked it in.
You'd have to think so. It's looking really good. But, to be fair, we were very surprised earlier in this match, so, I mean, I'm going to hold my tongue here.
We could see a tragic Daniel Warren slip of the thumb and accidentally end his turn before.
Isn't that the worst when you click the button and no less than a millisecond later do you see a move you should have clearly made?
Yeah. I hate that when you think you forced the ballot and you're like, if you don't force the ballot this round, you're done. And you miss a Maryland, or you miss a Maine, you miss Alaska, you miss West Virginia's got me too a lot too.
Yep.
And you just totally just not even, just space out.
It'll get you every time. My new thing lately is like playing a tournament match and then like losing and being like devastated and then checking and realizing I accidentally had jumped into the public lobby and it didn't count towards the tournament. And I'm like, yes.
Looks like Daniel Warren now winning. What is this? He's won the MLL before. Now he's going to win the MFT. He's won Richard's multiplayer league. Now he's going to win Jeremy's multiplayer league. Very, very great player. Not just multiplayer, but also a great one-on-one player. Former 270 Classic champ. Daniel Warren just always seems to be, this last couple months, just always seems to be in the thick of things in all these tournaments.
Got about a minute 50 left. Got 24 people here. Thank you for being here. Super exciting match that we've gone through. We are on the ballot round. We got the Dunkin' Donuts colors running on the screen. We got a pretty close score here. Decent chance for a flip. Two awesome competitors. Here we go. And DC will go to Daniel Warren. Delaware, Daniel Warren.
Only spent 450. Only 460.
Oh, there it is.
That was it right there.
That's it.
That was it right there.
Oh man.
62.
Daniel
Wow.
got that one. He got that one right. Yep. Congratulations, Daniel Warren. Big win here.
Yeah.
If you're
Yes.
not already subscribed, you are now.
Yes. Congratulations, Daniel Warren, on a great season, winning another tournament, another multiplayer tournament, racking up the tournament wins. Insane, just insanely good 270 player. Suraj, congratulations for making it to this far, making it to the final match. Not a small feat.
Yep.
Jeremy wanted to make sure that everyone knows that the next MFT starts on Friday, August 14th, and the link has been posted in the comments.
Yes, and thank you to Jeremy for having both Javier and myself here for this stream, for putting on this awesome tournament.
Yes. Thank you, Jeremy, for having me on here. Great, always fun. First multiplayer match that we commentated, so very fun. Big ballot still. He gave us didn't just give us this this gig, but also gave us that awesome ballot round.
It was a gift.
That was a gift. Something I will remember for hours.
Well, that's an interesting little glitch. Look at here. It still has David and Jeremy with some electoral votes. Isn't that a nice consolation prize?
Oh, look at that.
That's sweet.
That's one of those the unfaithful electors.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we're just going to go with Jeremy. He did a great job with the tournament, so. Well, that being said, thank you again, Javier. Thank you for streaming with me.
Yes, thank you again. Sorry I was late, but
right on time. Right on time.
My slide-in was really seamless, like Chris Collinsworth again, just seamless.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you again, Jeremy. Great job, Daniel, on the win here, and y'all have a good evening.
Yes, deuces.